What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Fourth Eye, the Ghetto Guru, checking in with you. I know y'all looking at the title where it says I got tricked, and you probably thinking I'm meaning some crazy shit, some crazy ass experience where I seen some demons running, chasing me down a field in a dark alley somewhere, and I was crying and screaming. No, it's not like that. It wasn't nothing negative, but I did have an encounter in this experience where I ended up doing something to something, but it wasn't a negative experience. Well, I guess you can call it. It was no fear in this, but I kind of feel like that wasn't like a I feel like that was just a test, because come to find out, within this experience, I found out later on in the experience when they told me that I should go to another level. I need to go to another level. I found out what was really going on. See, they tricked me. The way that they tricked me was, and I felt like that was a good way to get me to build my confidence, or build my like to become better with knowing who I am and what I could do and all these things. Cause one thing about me is like, I don't consider myself, like, when I be on here, I be like, I'm not a teacher, like I'm not nobody's teacher, all this stuff. But at the same time, you kind of do be people's teachers. And at the same time, I'm one of them type of people that's always trying to teach somebody some shit. And it's not because I feel like I know everything. It's just that if I feel like I know something that you should know, I'm gonna try to teach you that shit. So with that being said, I know, like, on some other videos, some of y'all that's watching this video might come back up in your mind on other videos where I said I've been having experiences where I've been like teaching people shit. And I'll be like, how the hell? It's like you just know like certain shit. Like, that's why I don't like, I'm not big on like the terms and the terminologies of certain things and this and that and this and that. Cause I'm like I say a free spirit in the spirit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just like to, like, people, it's like, so, because everybody's experiences is based off of what they see, what they perceive, what they're aware of. So it's not that what they say is true or false. It's what they've seen. So they can say, well, in this angelic realm, this is called the whoopty whoop whoop realm. That's what it is for them. It might not be that for somebody else. Like for instance, like me, I don't be caring about what that realm is called. The fact that I was there is enough for me. So when it comes to how they tricked me, is because, like, I was when I came out, I was just like normal experience. And it felt like I was around other projectors or other people having experiences and stuff. And so they kept asking me questions. Now, I wasn't catching it. They was asking me like, so do you know how to do this? How do you do this and this and that and that? So I'm like showing them how to work with energy and all kind of shit. Like I can't even get into detail on everything, because this experience was so long. And it was so long that I had to lay there. When I woke up, I had to lay there and just try to let most of it come back to me. But things that I do not remember, I know that I remember it on that side. I know that I remember it, but at the same time, it maybe is not meant for me to speak on too much, if that makes sense. Like, I remember, like, when you leave your body, you go to the other side, you remember every fucking thing. I don't know, it's just is what it is. But so they like asking me questions, like I'm doing all kind of shit, energy manipulation, but I'm trying to show them how to do it. But they just like looking like I'm like, they're like, so how do you manifest things and this and that? And I'm telling them, and I told them, I said, and I'm talking to them like they're physical people within this realm that I'm in right now, that we're in right now. I'm talking to them like this. And some of the things that I was saying, I'm like, damn, I never even really thought about that in this physical realm. You know how when you meditating, or say for instance, if you take your hand and you rub it and you feel that energy tingling through your hand, if you sit back, if you rub your hand like that and you feel that tingling, you can make that tingling sensation intensify. And that's that same energy, like when you're in sleep paralysis and you get that vibrational that vibrations going through your body. That's your energy body that's stimulated throughout your body. So in the experience, I was telling them, I said, all you have to do is, I was trying to break it down to them in a like simple. And I said, if you know how to concentrate on your hand and make your hand start to vibrate, and when you at your body, it's instant. Like if you think about it, and you'll instantly make your body vibrate. They would say, how do you manifest things? And I was like, all you have to do is, you focus on your, like, say I wanna, like I told you, I said, say I wanna manifest some claws on my hands. I would think it in my mind. I would feel the vibrations in my hands, and I would think it in my mind. And when I see it, it would manifest onto my hand. And when I did it, boom, it was like some type of deal you put on your hand, and it had these claws, like Wolverine type claws. And I said, see, all I had to do was just think of it. I let my hand, that it did that little vibration, and then it, boom. And he was like, good. And I didn't think nothing of it. So then I'm like, so how do you fly? How do you do this and how do you do that? Like, and I'm like, and I told him, I said, same thing, same principles or whatever. Said I feel my body, make my body get into that vibrational state, and then I just fly. And so I started flying up. And when I'm flying up, he's just standing there looking at me flying up. And usually I don't I don't fly a lot like that no more, especially around people, because in certain places, when you do that, you draw too much attention to yourself. But he was asking me, and I'm thinking like I'm teaching them. So I'm like, I float up, controlled, and I'm like telling them like, yeah, because even while I'm doing this, I'm like seeing my energy around my body, and it's like a white light, but it's also like translucent, like clear, but I can see it. I'm floating up, and I can see like this energy coming from my body. I float up, and I turn around and I look at him down on the ground. But then my energy, I rose my vibration up so high that my energy, I started floating up too high, like I was about to fly out. So I made myself fly back down. I focused on the ground, and I just made myself fly back down towards him. Flew back down towards him. He like, good, that's good. And then we started talking some more. We going other places. Then this woman started talking to me, and a situation happened where I don't think this was a negative spirit in my mind. It wasn't something that I manifested, but I feel like it was like a test or something. Like if I was gonna be afraid or something. Now, this thing was big. I can't even, like, it was just it looked like a regular human, just big, and it was acting real like crazy. And when they said something to me, I walked out, and when I looked at it, like, this is probably like, sometimes when I have those experiences, I have some type of feeling of like, oh shit, oh my God. Like, even though it don't be complete like fear, it'd be like, oh shoot, like maybe I shouldn't. This time when I came out and I seen it, I just said, I did like this, I put my hand out like this, and I just flipped him, boom, hit him on the ground, and then I just threw him way in the air. And when I threw him way in the air, it looked like some shit started flying down, like out the sky. I don't know what the hell this shit was. It just started coming down. And when it did that, I just did like this, and all of it disappeared. And when I was talking to the lady, and she like, good. They keep like, it's like, good, that's good. And I'm like, so we started walking and we talking, and there's more stuff, showing them more stuff. And I'm thinking I'm teaching them. And then after a while, something clicked to me. I forgot what the lady said, but it clicked, and I said, oh shit, I get it. Y'all have been like, I'm thinking I'm teaching y'all some shit, and y'all been putting me through like some tests or something, like oh, this is crap. I get it. Like, I'm thinking like y'all tricked me into, like, because the way that I am, you have to come to me a certain way, I guess. But I'm like, you have to, like, they kind of tricked me. Cause I think she said something. She said you had to start from the bottom to get to the top. And this another thing is, like, I know people talk, like, I don't know, like people talk about realm 1, realm 2, realm 3. There's so many dimensions, this many dimensions. But even since I was young, I've always, when I get to a certain level, someone comes to me and always say, go to this level. Like, the last time somebody said, go to the 7th level. Now, if they said it again, I don't know, because this one skipped up a few. Now, she said, you have to go to the 16th level. And I said, okay. Like, so every time they would tell me this, I would end up going through these sections, almost like a Tyler Perry play or something. Like, they'd be on stage and they had like these different rooms, like the living room set, the bedroom set, the kitchen set, all this stuff. It's like I would be going through a bunch of different sets, like a bed, like a house, then it's a store, then it's this, and then it's another realm, and then it's this. It's like a bunch of different things. So I end up going through all these different realms, all these different things, and I'm not sure what the hell the levels is. I don't know if this is the same as when it comes to dimensional spaces, because I don't talk about, like, okay, it's this many dimensions, because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I don't know if it's only like 12 or 13 dimensions, because I was told, I got information not from a person, but in an experience, that the levels, like, you say, like, if it's like 12 levels, like, say, like, you got one, like a ladder with 12 steps, then you have another ladder with 12 steps. It was like that. It was like saying, you come out this one, you get this one, and it's another one right there. Like, it's so many that we put these numbers on it and all this state. And I'm like, I don't know if that's true what I was being told. So, but that's why I don't talk about like the 12 dimensions and the 13 dimensions and this and this and that, because it's all like, I just don't. I mean, I ain't even gonna get onto that, but yeah, I think it's a lot more. But yeah, I ended up, I was being put through some type of, it wasn't training, it was more like a test, or I had to, because sorry about that. A lot of times I feel like I be put through a lot of these little tests to see if I'm at that point to where I can level up. And I believe I failed a lot. I believe I failed a lot of those, like, can he go further? And I would fail because of my temper or my fear. So I would end up, you know what I'm saying? But this time it was like I was perfectly balanced in my emotions and all that shit. Like, I wasn't, like, I had not a lick of fear. It didn't take courage to do nothing to, like, it's just, I just did not have that. And I'm understanding something, like, it's the fear, you can't have it. Like, it's like, I guess when you're starting off trying to get rid of that fear, you have to learn how to transmute that fear and turn it into courage. But eventually that fear it's like it doesn't even exist. It becomes like almost like oh, you think you, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like you don't have it. Like, that was probably the first time that I've experienced doing something where I felt like I had to protect myself or others around me, where I felt like I didn't even have not a lick of fear. And that, like, was, because even when I say, like, I don't fear this and that, I would have at least a doubt, like, oh my God, this motherfucker's big. Oh my God, should I, like, what the hell is that? Like, I would have something, but it would always turn into a courage, like some courage that would make me like, you know what, get up out of here. Like, but this one was almost like all right, almost like you see a roly-poly or something, and you like, man, get up, like, put that roly-poly back over there. Like, it wasn't that deep. But that's why I say I was tricked. I don't know too much. I just wanted to talk about this. This happened today, but yeah, man, that was pretty interesting and stuff like that. The way my energy looks is pretty interesting, and I'm realizing that my energy, man, is so. The more I experience, even though I've been experiencing these for so long, it's like I always experience something that's pretty dope. It's like I'm real, like when I said I did like this and all that stuff just disappeared. It's it built up my confidence in that experience by them asking me all these questions and making me do these things. It built up my confidence to the point where I was like, oh, this shit is easy. Like it's just like this. It's doing this and like it. And that's why I don't know if it was them trying to build up my confidence or they was just trying to see if I was prepared to go to the next stage or whatever level. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's that on that. Hope y'all have a good day. I'm going to try my best, you know what I'm saying, to do the best and be the best that I can be. Because I got to go to this slave ship and pick this guy. Nah, y'all be good.